Hello, everybody. We're back here. Let's jump back into the grind. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video if you've seen it. If you haven't, definitely recommend it. It was a tactical loadout hunt on Virunga Savannah, and it went pretty good, I'd say. It was a lot of fun. So, hopefully if you guys have seen it, you enjoyed it. If not, then hopefully you'll enjoy the next one. How's everybody doing? Hey, JC. Hey, Double B, Cody, Hunter. We got James, Clark, Jeremy, Jackson, G-Laser, Sicko, Michelle, Kenny. We got Serge. We got Haggard. We got That Boy 2. Roaster. We got Steven. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? I think I'm at the wrong time. I think I am. Also, guys, we're going to be doing a second stream today over on the second channel with Brobra. We're going to be playing some Sea of Thieves, so be sure to check that out later on if you are interested in games like that. It's like a pirate game, sailing the seven seas, you know, fighting other players for loot and things. It's fun. It's a fun time. Very action-packed game. I feel like it's perfect for streaming, so I'm excited for it. Nothing there. Feels bad. Nice, AK5. That's awesome, dude. Nice, Brady, nice. Yeah, I mean, the Fallow, they got a hold on me as well. They're just so much fun. Like, an unbelievable amount of fun. I keep thinking to myself, you know, I got so many other great ones that I want to get for, like, other species. Like, I want to get some more moose. I want to get the bear. But at the same time, like, I just can't get away from the Fallow either. They're so much fun. We're at 258 kills, by the way. Thank you, Turkey. Appreciate it. How many Fallow Great Ones do you have now? We currently have 7 of them. Going for number 8 today. Hopefully this will be the Fabled Mocha if we get it. Let me unplug my mouse. It's pretty much done charging. There we go. Now we are back in business. You know what's crazy? Like, I used to have wired mice the whole time. Now that I've gone to, like, a wireless mouse, it feels weird whenever I have to charge it and I have the cable attached, because it feels like there's much more range of motion without any type of cord connected to it. Oh my gosh, we have 7 bullets. Less now. We should probably buy some more ammo. That might be help. 3 bullets is not going to help us out much. And the clicking simulator begins. No, Fabs, I don't think I did. I responded to comments for the first, like, 30 minutes, and then after that, I got ready for the stream. I'm not going to go back to red deer grinding till they make some changes to the Great One Red Deer. They need to add more variation for me to come back, because I've already got all the different variations. What guns am I using? I'm using the 300 Magnum for all, like, non-diamonds, and then 308 AR for the diamonds. Although, today we might switch it up a little bit. Let's get rid of the 308, and let's pop in the Eckers 30-06 just to mix things up. Though I will have to get rid of something else. Yeah, we don't need the Gen Zeros. We don't need those at all. Unnecessary. Let's see. Let's grab that 30-06. There we go. Get the ammo for it. Boom, beautiful. And let's go ahead and change the skin on it. This is a pretty crazy looking skin, but I want to go for something else. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. That's just beautiful. Like, oh my gosh. I love it. That is so good. That is so freaking good. What do we do for this part, though? Could do that, but at the same time, probably not. It's got to match well. There's like a goldish color. That would work good. That might be good enough. Let me try that. Let's see how this ends up looking. That ain't bad, actually. Okay, okay, I dig it. I dig it. I like that. Nice, Trippy. That's awesome, dude. Congrats. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Gavin. Hey, at least you got a great one in your lodge, man. Even if it shows as a gold, it's still nice to have one, right? Great regardless. Let's try out the 30-06 on this. Ah, still satisfying. Still a satisfying rifle to use, man. Love it. Do I have the member-only vids? I'm not a member. No. In order to see the member-only videos, you have to be a member. There's not a lot of them, though. It's mainly just, like, scrapped uploads that I didn't upload on the main channel because it wouldn't have, like, made sense at the time or whatever. Most of them are just stuff that I was just going to scrap completely, but then I upload them as member videos instead. Oh, gotcha, Trippy, gotcha. What is the silent gun? The silent gun? Are you talking about the 22? I don't have it on me at the moment, but the 22 AR is pretty quiet, if that's what you mean. The 308 AR is kind of quiet, but not as quiet as the 22 AR. Boom. Okay, both of those need to get bopped. Hey, Cooper, we're currently at 264. Air rifle? Yeah, that might be the one he's thinking of. The air rifle is very silent as well. It is indeed. Don't you float. No, 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 no floating. No floating. All right, guys, I'm going to put up a poll. Let's see what you guys think for this. All right, let's see what you guys think for this particular grind. How many kills do you think it's going to be? My prediction is 500 to 999 because that's been the trend with most of our fallow grinds. That's kind of my prediction at the moment. We are at 264. Out of all of our fallow grinds, they have been 428, 395, 460, 349, 2,155. That was a tough one. 456, and then 513 for the last one. Yeah, it looks like most of you think 500 to 999. That's my prediction as well. Hey, how's it going, buddy? Boom. 265. No, Nils, that was a one-day thing. If I did that every day, I'd literally just be going broke. Because the only way that works is if, like, the only way I can regularly do, like, the giving away membership, since I'm paying for the memberships to give away, if I did it every single stream, I would have to have, like, an equal amount of people giving memberships in order to just, like, break even. So, yeah, it's not something I can do every single day. Otherwise, I'd just go negative. $20K grind? I hope not, Pike. I hope not, man. That would suck. Ooh, you're huge. That is a gorgeous white fallow deer. Dude, that is beautiful. Dropped him. Beautiful. 30-06. Doing its job, man. Nice diamond cave. That's awesome, dude. That's a really fast, great one. 153 is crazy, dude. That is crazy. Welcome back, Liam. Hope you're doing good. You have 304 kills into your grind for a great one with 2 diamonds, 0 trolls, 1 piebald. Nice, dude. That's awesome, G-Laser. Hey, TTK, how's it going, man? Working so can't stay, but hey, guys, how's it going, man? Yeah, no worries. Do what you gotta do, you know? Thank you for dropping in. Hey, Flanky's here as well. 265. Oh, it's so beautiful. We've already got a big rack white diamond, though. We've already got one in the lodge, and this guy's not as big as him, I don't think, so not tax worthy. But it is a dime. That goes onto the diamond counter. Beautiful start to the day, man. Beautiful start to the day. Hey, Doty's here as well. Hope you're doing good. Nice, Liam. Sounds like it'd be a lot of fun, man. Sounds like a blast. Nice, Double B. That's pretty good, man. You're doing decent, it sounds. 10-hour stream? No, we're not going to be doing a 10-hour stream because I got to stream on the second channel at 5. So we got like 2 hours and 38 minutes to stream over here. And then I'm joining Brober for Sea of Thieves on the second channel. Which should be quite a bit of fun. Sea of Thieves is an insane game. Like, I didn't realize how good it was. I played it a while back and just kind of played for a few hours and I was like, well, there really isn't much to do. But they've added so much since then. The game is actually crazy now. It is a crazy game. Man, 30-06 is actually just wrecking them. That's actually pretty wild. This thing is putting in work. Maybe I don't even need to use the 300 for a lot of these. Because this fires really fast. Like, obviously, 308 fires faster, but this has less recoil, so it might actually be better. For fallow grind, that is. It's actually doing great. Just cuz, Zeppington. That's really all it is. Just cuz. What is my second channel? There's a link in the chat right now. It's called Scarecrow Uncut. It's where I post all the non-hunting and fishing content. And I might eventually post some, like, IRL content there. I need to get around to editing a little bit of a fishing trip that I took recently. Though I'm kind of debating whether or not I should make a separate channel for, like, fishing content. Like, IRL fishing content. Because I almost feel like that doesn't fit with, like, gaming videos. Kind of feel like I should make a third channel just for my outdoors stuff. But at the same time, I don't know. I could always just post it here. We'll figure it out. Nice, Newfie. That's awesome. That's a really good combo. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm thinking as well, Cooper. Because I just don't feel like it would fit well with tactical FPS games, survival games, and stuff like that on the second channel. And I also don't feel like it would fit good with hunting games here on the main channel, so yeah. Bro. Okay, maybe we're gonna go back to the 300 for long range. You should do a poll. Well, I already know what the vote will be, but I'm thinking more of like what would be best for the channel. Because sometimes like mixing up the content a lot with like different kinds that your audience is not like subscribed for can be a detriment to a channel. If you just start switching up the content out of nowhere. Yeah, we're going back to 300. That was awful. I'm doing good, Energy. I'm doing good. Maybe someday, Newt. Rank all fallow racks worst to best. Worst is the spoon, obviously. Then I would say Irish elk rack. Then typical rack, and then blade rack. That's my order. But typical and blade are kind of like, they're basically tied. I like them both equally. I think one of them died. 300 would have killed them super quick there, though. And that's why I use the 300. If I make a bad shot, at least it'll die quickly with the 300. 30-06 and 308 and stuff like that just doesn't kill them quickly if you make a bad shot. Nice, Noofy. That's awesome. That's the best way to take them, I swear. Feed zone great ones are so much fun. Yeah, true, Tragic, but I'm talking more of like the general rack, like not necessarily specific variations of it. Because like if we're talking about specific variations, then I'd put Irish elk rack up higher because when it's pointing straight up almost, it actually looks crazy. And I crashed my game by picking up that call. Well, that's fun. We're off to a great start, guys. Think about it this way, the spoon is the 4th best rack. You're not wrong. It is the 4th best rack. You're not wrong there. Oh, man. Did you miss anything? You missed us crashing our game by picking up a call. And 1 diamond. You did miss a diamond. It was a pretty diamond as well. Oh my gosh. Oh hey, we got a 5 to respawn from that one that we shot over there last run. 321. Maybe I need to switch up scopes on it. Yeah, that made vitals. Nice. That shot got the vitals, thankfully. Kill count, 274. Really? Yeah, this is why we have this tent right here, because if I fast travel from that one, it doesn't spook these. 253, that's a diamond. That's 2 diamonds within 15 kills, so... Starting the day off right. Starting the day off right, man. We're not going to go to that zone because that would ruin my rotation. I like to stay in the same groove. Start at the same place, end at the same place. It's worked out really well for me, so we're going to try and not break that little streak. How many overall harvests do I have? Well, if the codex counted everything properly, I could just check the codex, but the codex is missing like 15,000 kills of mine. And the reason for that is a couple different things. One, there's been a lot of bugs in the past that have kind of made it count things inaccurately or forget to count things. And 2, there's the ones that I didn't pick up that I technically did kill and they did respawn. So those are technically kills. So it doesn't count everything properly, right? I think I've got about 85,000 on just Great One grinds alone. Actually, maybe not. Let me check. We've got 37,000 whitetail kills. We have 20,870 red deer kills. So that's already like 58k. Then we got 8,300 moose kills. So 58, 66,000. Add the 5,000 fallow kills, and that brings us to 71,000. Then we got 8k bear kills. So that's 79,000 in just Great One grinds alone. But again, I count kills where I didn't claim them as well. So I'd say about 5% of those are stuff I didn't claim because I didn't hit them good. Got a 5 there again. See if we can get this guy. Just kind of look at the Xbox stats. Yeah, those would probably be more accurate, but I don't have Xbox stats because I'm on PC. Sadly, if you've been playing the game for a long time, Codex is borked beyond belief. Unless you just didn't play during the times when it was broken. Which I do know a few people that just stopped when it broke. Really? That wasn't vitals? Are you kidding me? That is insane. How is that not vitals? Oh well. Is what it is. $216. You have 549 fallow kills, 6 bears, and 5 dimes. No great one yet. Hopefully you'll get it soon, man. Hopefully you'll get it soon. Got great one number 6, a Fabled Mocha spoon rack. It was 394 kills. Dude, dynamic. You're getting, like, insane luck now. I'm telling you, man, I think that first grind was just, you know, an unfortunate bad first grind. Now all your other grinds have been great. Codex is so off. It is. It's kind of ridiculous how off it is. I mean, even, like, to this date, there's still stuff that doesn't track properly. Like, I think moose don't show up. Like, moose great ones don't show up in the Codex still. I know, like, for a long time after the moose great one release, it wasn't counting in the Codex. I'm pretty sure it's still like that, right? I might be wrong there, but I think it's still like that. I hope so, Flanky. That's rough, man. 3.1 thousand. Are you HMing or no HM? Oh, it did, Gabe? Got you. Okay. Yeah, there's some people that didn't have them counting properly in the Codex, so curious if that was still a thing. Do you do money glitches? Yes, I shoot 80,000 deer over the course of 4,000 hours, and I get money for it, you know? No, I don't do glitches. I literally make the majority of my content off of Great One grinding in live streams, so that's where most of my money ends up coming from, is Great One grinding. Especially bears. Bears and red deer made me so much money. I think I've made like 3 million off of bears alone. Like, not counting the money that I've spent resetting time and stuff. Just my actual like cash levels went up just from bears by like 3 million. And then red deer I think gave me at least 4 or 5 million. Not counting the stuff I spent as well. And then the rest is from stuff like, what's it called? The rest of it's from like whitetail deer and moose. Actually, moose kind of made me lose money, not gonna lie. Moose, I lost over 1 million from time resets. Crazy. But then for the fallow and whitetail, I've gained a little. Oh, definitely Cohen. Or Cohen? Whatever it is. Totally, dude. Oh, look at how fast I'm running. I mean, I'm practically zooming across the map right now. Look at that. We are just booking it. Oh, that's a male. Boop. 282 kills. Pros just speed in general? I mean, IRL, yes. Pros do be flying fast, yo. Gonna be sailing and speeding across the seas tonight on Sea of Thieves as well. That's gonna be fun. I've been getting okay at the PvP in that game too, so hopefully tonight will go well. This will be the first time that I've done like that I've just jumped into a sloop with Brobra, so it's gonna be very interesting. I've only played with like 3 people or more in the past. It's always been like me and Jaxie and his buddy, or me, Brober, Jaxie, and his buddy. It's always been like that, so it's gonna be interesting to see how we do as a duo. No, Cooper. Hello there. Ma'am, don't stop in front. Oh, threading the needle. Let's go. Love to see it. Do I shoot the level 2 fallow? No, I don't shoot the level 2 fallow because we are doing herd management with this grind, so I leave the 2s and I leave the small 3s that are about the same size as a 2. Alright, JC, no worries, dude. How do you go about grinding alligators? I've never really grinded too much for alligators. I did a little bit when they first came out. I just ran the coast and just shot every gator that ran out in front of me. Male or female, they all died. I know, right, Brady? It's crazy. Yes, Under T, that's what we were just talking about. No, sloop. It's a type of ship, Raid. Like S-L-O-O-P. It's like the 2-man ships that are super fast but not very tanky. I don't believe so, Cody. Doesn't sound familiar. We don't talk about glitches in the chat, Wyatt. We don't condone the use of glitches, so we try not to talk about them either. There we go. Beautiful. Yeah, they're very maneuverable for sure. They're great. I'm excited to use it for that reason. I'm just hoping that me and Brober will be able to handle it. We've never done like a 2-person one. $244, super close to a diamond. Yeah, it is a pirate game. Sea of Thieves is a pirate game. It is indeed. Oh, definitely, Flanky. I mean, the thing about Sea of Thieves, right, is you get PvP even if you don't want PvP. So we're gonna be getting some PvP, that's for sure. Even if you're just trying to, like, collect as much loot and gold as you can, people will PvP. There's no avoiding it. Really, the only way is we could just I guess, try to outrun them, but, I mean, come on. We're gonna be attacking back. Oh, definitely, Brobra, definitely. Now, the question is, Brobra, do you want to be driving the ship, or do you want to be on the cannons and dealing with, like, the sails in the front and stuff? What do you think you'll be most up to? Mr. Sleepy over here? Depends. What time is it for me? It's 2:40 p.m. Don't let Brober drive. That's kind of what I'm thinking. I feel like I need to drive. I feel like I need to drive and Brober needs to be shooting the cannons. Or else it's just going to go terrible and we're going to crash into rocks and stuff. Yeah, you're just going to have to remember how to, like, do all the sail controls and stuff, Brober, because I'll be needing you, like, turn sails and stuff and things like that. Although it shouldn't be too hard. The sloop is really easy to control. So it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I live in Oregon, Grant. You pretty much remember? Okay, well, it won't be too tough to, like, go over it again, so even if you don't, we'll go over it. Yeah, we are going to be playing Sea of Thieves soon. We're going to play it on my second channel, though, so it'll be over there later tonight. At around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I might have said 6 p.m. earlier. I meant 5 p.m. In case I accidentally said 6. It's 2:42 p.m. right now for me, so in like 2 hours and 18 minutes. Approximately, as always. That was bad. Oh, it was an awful shot. Oh, they're also, oh, ew. Oh, gosh. That was so terrible. Yeah, never let Brober drive. It will not end well. And that goes for IRL, too. Don't let Brober drive. Link to the second channel is in the chat above your last message, Staten. How long does Whitetail Great One Grind usually last? Between 1,000 and 2,000 kills is average, but I've seen them go past 2,500 as well, and seen them as short as like a couple hundred. But it seems they usually are between 1,000 and 2,000, like, most of the time. Yes, the blind that I'm using is from the Duck and Cover DLC. Oh, nice, Brober. That's good, I guess. I suppose that's good. You're only a danger to people in video games, thankfully. Would I ever stream Call of Duty Zombies? Maybe. I mean, the second channel, like, everything's a possibility. I'm going to be getting an ARC playthrough going on the second channel, and then Sea of Thieves, so I don't know if I'll do it soon, but maybe in the future I could do something like that. $294 kills. Oh yeah, Tony, we need to play Ultimate Fishing Sim. That's right. That's right. That's what we were going to ask you. Is when you wanted to do Ultimate Fishing Simulator. Because Brober still hasn't played it, and it's been a long time since I've really got into it, so we were curious when you wanted to do something like that. Hey, LC, how's it going, man? You didn't miss too much aside from 2 diamonds. Will I be live streaming Ark? At some point, yes, I probably will. It's mainly going to be a video series, but I'll probably do a little bit of stream content as well for it. I recorded episode 1 last night. Unfortunately, my mic stopped working in the last half of the episode, so I'm going to have to do voiceovers for, like, the important parts and then re-record the last segment of the video. So that's going to be, unfortunately, something that we'll have to do that's going to delay it. I know yesterday I promised I'd do the Ark, get the Ark uploaded today, but yeah, because of that little issue that I ran into with the recording, it's probably going to be another day or two before episode 1 goes up. $1.99, beautiful. Have I got any Mellow Fallow? Just one. One Mellow Fallow this whole time. It's actually been kind of wild. I've had one Mela, but a ton of piebalds and I think like 4 or 5 albinos. Yes, Chip Ark. I was asking you about it in Brober's stream yesterday, but I think you had already left. I already asked Brober if he wanted to join. Well, I'm doing like a playthrough on my second channel, right? Like a video series playthrough. But eventually in the series at some point, I'm going to open it up to you guys if you want to join in. And by you guys, I mean like my moderators and friends. That way we've got like a whole new dynamic to it as well, where sometimes we'll run into each other while we're playing and stuff. And the server's got the human NPCs mod, so it essentially adds NPC tribes throughout the entire map. I believe I have it set to spawn like 1,000 NPCs, and they build their own villages and stuff, and if you attack them, they'll fight back. You can also set it to where they're aggressive anytime you go near them. I think I'm probably going to do that, because that's going to make it really crazy. And it'll just add to the whole experience. It's going to be a fun little playthrough. I'm excited for it. And it's on the island, since Ark Survival Ascended is going to launch with island only. Nice, Chip, nice. Okay, for sure then. Once I get a couple episodes recorded, I'll probably open it up to you guys and we can jump in and get some stuff going. Reindeer hunting on multiplayer? I could maybe do that sometime. Let's see. What do we got over here? Nothing as of now. They're being really stubborn. Oh, hey. Looking beautiful, sir. Oh, yeah, that's such a good combo, Elsie. I got one of those, and they do look really nice. I wish mine didn't have such a flat rack. I wish it was a bit more, like, pointed upwards, but it's a really cool combo for sure. I feel like literally anything Fabled painted just looks so good. The Fabled painteds are amazing. Finally, we did it. We got his attention. My aim's only bad 70% of the time. Okay. That's also kill 300. BP, thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Scarecrow, you showed me that cheating is not the way to this game, and within the last week, I got 2 great ones. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Always happy to see somebody moving away from using mods and going to doing stuff like HM instead. It's always great to hear. Thank you for the super chat once again, BP. Boom. Was a brown black bear rare in 2021? I don't believe so, no. I don't think it was. It was the Mississippi update that changed a lot of the rarities for the bears. So if that was before Mississippi release, then no, that wouldn't have been rare. It used to be that all the fur types were Just a common. It used to be that there was no rares for bears, which was always a really weird thing to me. Like, why was that a thing? Like, I don't understand why they used to have no rares for black bear. It was so strange. Nothing there. Oh yeah, 100% Cooper. It's all about the way you look at it. Because for some people, it honestly saved the game for them. For other people, they think it ruins the game. So it is just different perspectives. And that's really all it comes down to. Different opinions. Like, as somebody who has, you know, been using herd management a lot, and I promoted it for a long time, I've seen so many comments from people saying that they stopped cheating because I showed them that there was ways that you can get trophies without having to cheat. And then I've seen a lot of comments from people saying that they thought the game was boring and didn't enjoy the game, and then herd management brought them back because it was a new way to play that requires a lot of strategy and setting up and is a fun way to keep you entertained along a grind. I've seen so many positive comments for it. $240, that's a beauty. Do I shoot fallow in solo zones? Yes, I do, but that's just because I'm doing herd management, so I shot down most of the, zones that were solo down to level 2s. But if I wasn't doing herd management, there's no way I would shoot the solos unless they were like a 4 or a 5. Because they're just a pain to chase around. What do you mean by cheating? There's people that mod the game and then try to pass their trophies off as, like, legitimate. Essentially, there's people that increase the spawn rate of, like, rares and great ones and things. And then they'll post the trophies in Discord and, like, brag about them. And it's like, that's not cool, man. Not cool. I'm fine with people modding their game if they keep it in single player and they don't, like, try to pass the trophies off as being legitimate ones. Which is why I would much rather just see everybody that has ever modded the game just turn to herd managing instead, because it's something you can do just with the game mechanics. And still get this, I guess, similar, not as insane, but similar results. The only difference is it actually takes some work to set up. But you get a lot better, like a feeling when you do finally get it set up and you get all the trophies to start spawning. You start getting rares to come back as bigger ones. You get more diamonds popping up. It feels a lot more rewarding. Hey, Mannerly Apple, we are currently at 307. And the only thing you've missed is 2 diamonds. Yeah, PA Real Kid. I feel like that is the beauty of Call of the Wild, is there's so many ways to play, and every single one of them is a great way to play, right? And it makes it so it appeals to a wide range of people. I know people that turn off all of the HUD. They don't go to water. They just walk through the woods and make it a realistic hunt, right? And they have a ton of fun playing that way. And then I know people that, you know, play like I do, that try to, like, min-max their setup to the most highest potential it could possibly go and just speed through all the zones super quick. And then I know people like Brober who just run around in multiplayer and shoot whatever pops up in front of them. So many ways to play the game, and all of them are fun. Can you use HM on any animal? Yes, you can. With some animals, it's more difficult, but it can be used on any of them. I wouldn't recommend trying it on, like, a quail or, like, a duck or something, though, because that would be... Oh, that would be difficult. That would be tough just to, like, even differentiate what you need to shoot when they're flying over top of you. Like, oof. I wouldn't recommend it for birds, but I mean, technically you could still do it on anything, including birds. You know, I'd like to see Brober try an HM Capercaillie grind or something like that. That would actually be pretty insane, I think. I feel like Capercaillies are one thing. Like, Capercaillies and turkeys, you could probably HM them pretty okay. The toughest part would just be finding all their feed zones and keeping track of where all the feed zones are. Yeah, Kenson. I think he'd have fun with it, though. It'd be his type of grind. Because he'd get to just run around in the middle of nowhere and just blast turkeys. The only difference would be he'd be shooting specific turkeys. I think it'd be fun. Are you sure, Cooper? I think, at least in my experience, it seems like they just create new flocks. And have we tried, like, only shooting males out of a flock? Okay, these are both nice. I don't think he's gonna make it. I think the 4's got a better chance, to be honest. Which is crazy. Yeah, I'm 99%. Actually, that guy's big too, but he doesn't have a chance. Oh, faceplant. Oh, take that, man. Take that. Chandler, thank you for the super chat, dude. Just got my third great one, Fallow, in less than 100 kills. Fabled Hooded Spoon Rack. Nice, dude. That's a crazy fast grind. Less than 100 kills. That is insane, dude. Congrats on that. Ah, they were all of them were the small rack. All of them were that troll rack. Hey, that's a 5 that'll actually make it, though. Oh, we can't really see them too good from here.
Oh my gosh.
Let's grab this guy, and then I'm probably gonna jump on the tent, see if I can shoot him from there. I could get in the stand, but I kind of want to do an off-the-tent shot, you know? That's a wide one. Can I get up here? Nope. Yeah, I think I need a slope next to it to jump up on there. Oh well, was worth a try. Could have been fun. Smoked him. You're now at 4,100 kills into whitetail. Unfortunate optic. Hopefully your great one will be just around the corner, man. Grinding for an albino lion within my first 100 kills. I've got 6 diamonds. Is that normal? You know, I think it actually might be ZBE Force. Back when I was doing my lion grind, I think I had 3 or 4 diamonds pop up in my first, like, 100 kills or so. I started grinding just one lake. And then ever since I had done that, I was getting diamonds popping up everywhere. And I wasn't hard managing them either. I think lions just give diamonds pretty commonly if you're grinding them. It's hard to say, though. But it definitely feels that way at times. Lions seem to be really, really good for diamonds. Welcome back, Jackson. Can level 4 fallow make diamond? Yes, but it's very rare. I think I've only seen like 3 or 4 diamond level 4s this whole grind. And that's over like 5,000 plus kills. So they're definitely pretty rare. You got a Fabled two-tone great one? That is awesome, man. One of the best fur types for the moose. They look so good. What do you guys think is the best fur type for moose? Or the great one, at least. I really think that it's birch, with two-tone being second. Huge fan of the birch. I really badly want one. Painted. Could you imagine painted moose? Oh my gosh. Oh, dude, that would actually look crazy. A painted moose. Oof. Oh, I'd love that. Two-tone, birch, spruce. Two-tone, spruce or speckled. Two-tone, ashen, birch and ashen. Birch, two-tone, oak. Birch, oak, two-tone, ashen or oak, oak. Okay, so it seems like it's pretty obviously... It's pretty obvious which are the three you guys like the most. Birch, two-tone, and oak. Gotta say, that's a pretty solid little list right there. Did they both die? Yeah, they did. Okay. Nice. What is the best map for a moose grind? My personal favorite is Revontuli Coast, but I think Medved's a little bit better, to be honest. But I've always had more fun on Revontuli for the moose grind. Revontuli is just so much fun. Such a beautiful map as well. Thought you were talking Fallow? Nah, we were talking the moose. Just realized golden for Fallow is basically oak for moose. Yeah, it's very similar, except... I think the only difference is, like, oak looks crazier than the golden does, I think. Because Fabled Golden looks pretty close to a normal fallow deer. But Fabled Oak looks way different than a normal moose. Got you, Jonas. Okay, so I was only half right then. Gotcha. Still, though, that's going to be fun to mess around with. However, let me check my DMs. I messaged Jaxie earlier to see if he wanted to join. I don't know if he'll be able to, but if he does, we might end up going to the, what's it called? Isn't it called the Brig? I think it's the Brig for the second ship, right? I might be wrong. Or is that the Galleon? I think the Galleon's the biggest one. It is the Brig? Okay. Yeah, so if Jaxie can join, then we'll do the Brig instead, but... I don't think Jaxie's going to be able to. But I shot him a message anyway, just in case. Top right or middle right end of the rivers? I kind of liked it middle right. That's where I did a little bit of magpie hunting. The biggest thing is to just get a tent right on top of your setup so you can fast travel there. That way the gators aren't rendered in within 150. Otherwise, the gators are a massive problem with magpie hunting. Doing a grind, I'm at like 50 kills. You have any tips so I can shoot more faster? Just try to find your most reliable zones. If you watch the way that I'm grinding right now, the only reason that I'm able to bounce between zones so quickly is because I've found like my most consistent and reliable zones, and I'm just focusing those. And if they aren't in their zone, I'm resetting the time to force them into their zone. If you don't want to reset the time, you're not going to get as many kills as I am per hour, just because half the time they won't be in their zones. But the biggest thing is just finding out what your most consistent zones are, grinding those, and trying to get a full setup of 16 tents on your map. That's going to be like the best ways to speed up your grind. Anytime that you're not using all of your tents, it's going to be slower, right? And I know a lot of people like to grind the entire map if they're not doing herd management. But even if you're not doing herd management, you don't have to hunt the whole map to get a great one to spawn. So it's still best to pick like 10 or 12 of your best zones and just hunt those. Because it's going to be a lot faster. You're going to be able to go through and just zoom through them all. I would recommend picking them up, Jonah, because Jaxie's kind of hinted that you need to pick them up if you want to get a great one. During one of the EW streams, somebody asked a question in the chat about if they need to claim their kills to get a great one. And Jaxie's answer was, well, we don't really tell game mechanics, right? But a lot of people throughout the community have started to notice, you know, if you're doing a great one grind, you may want to pick up all your kills or else it could be detrimental to your grind. That's essentially what he said. So I would recommend claiming your kills. Or maybe he said it can have a negative effect on your grind. It was something like that. But either way, pick up your kills. It may feel like a waste of time, but if you can't get a great one from it like we suspect, then that would be a bigger waste of time not to pick them up. Where did this guy die? Oh, he's over here. We'll kill these two first and then move along. You've been doing it for 1,200 kills? Oh, no, man. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. That's very rough. And I think even if it is one of those things, right, where maybe we're wrong on it, though I don't think we are based on how many people we've seen that have tried it and just never get a great one, or take like 10 times longer to get their great one. I don't think we would be wrong on it, but in the case that we are, it's still not good to not claim them. I mean, you're wasting so much money if you don't claim. Because at that point, you're just spending tons of money on time resets and ammo and getting nothing back because you aren't claiming, you know? If you have an efficient setup with like claiming tents and things, you can pick them up so fast that it's not even a problem. Do I go to the hotspot? Are you talking about the Sandy Lakes? I have a couple zones I hunt there, but only a couple. That's just because I've shot down the rest of the zones to level 2s. But I got a couple there I hunt. I've never had a great one spawn there, sadly. Hopefully one of these days we can get one there. Let me look at your question, Leptin. So I can only pick the ones up in the zones I would like a great one. I mean, you could try that. I don't know how big of an effect that would have, right? Because there's always a couple that I miss per run. There's always one or two that I hit poorly and just don't claim. So leaving a few doesn't seem to be a massive problem. However, if you leave all of them, that's where it seems like people stop getting great ones. Except for on rare occasions, because obviously people are still picking up diamonds. They're still picking up anything that has a chance of being diamond, and they're picking up rares. So they're still picking up some. So if the theory is correct, as it kind of has been hinted to by Jaxie on the EW streams, then you'd still get some people doing no claim that would get stuff because of picking up diamonds and rares. But if you're only picking up diamonds and rares, that's so few kills to give you a chance at a great one, right? If you're claiming everything, that's so many more chances. So I think that's gotta be how it is, right? I could be completely wrong again, but that's kind of how I see it. What is my most difficult diamond that I have? Oh gosh, what is the toughest to get diamond I have? Jackal's got to be one of them. Lynx has to be another. Probably red fox as one as well. What else would be like one of my toughest to get diamonds? Oh, I got it. My bobwhite quail. That's my toughest to get diamond. I've got a bobwhite quail diamond. Back when it was the females that made it. So even cooler. That's a trophy you can't even get nowadays because they changed it to be the males that make it. That's pretty wild. I got a one-of-a-kind trophy. Well, not really one-of-a-kind because other people got them, but I have an obsolete. Is obsolete the right word? I have a limited edition trophy. There we go. That's probably the better word for it. Limited edition female diamond quail. Hey, Huntress, how's it going? Hope you're doing good. You've only missed like 3 diamonds, I believe. No, I don't think they'll add crossplay just because it's a lot of work to add something like that into a game like this. Primarily just because the game's really old. And it didn't launch with crossplay. And they're working on their own engine. The Apex engine. And I think this was one of the first games to ever use that engine. So I imagine there's just a lot of technical problems that would prevent them from doing something like that in like a reasonable amount of time and money. From what I know, it's probably just too expensive for them to add something like that. And have it actually be worth it. The Angler's going to have crossplay, though, which is going to be pretty nice. Excited for that. What is up with these deer? Oh, I forgot to main menu. That's what's wrong. I was wondering, I was like, where's all my herds? I forgot to main menu. Feels bad, man. Oh, well. Jeez. Any help on how to get better at follow-up shots so I can grind faster? So, what I do for getting faster follow-up shots, biggest thing is just learn the pattern of the recoil of the gun you're using. Because then you can compensate a little bit better. I play on keyboard and mouse, so if you play on console, this is going to be probably... It probably won't help too much. Because this is like PC-specific tips. What I do is I just learn... Well, first of all, I play on a very low sensitivity. Like, this right here. In order to do, like, that 360... I move the mouse like probably 8 inches across my mouse pad. And when I'm scoped in, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 full swipes across my mouse pad, each swipe being about like 10 inches. I play with very low scope sensitivity. And then whenever I take a shot, I just pull the mouse down a little bit so that it gets back on target to compensate for the recoil. Another thing you can do is whenever you hold your breath, the scope takes the same path. So you can predict where it's going to land. Like I know... Ooh, that's big. I know for a fact that every time I hold my breath, the scope is going to go up to the right and down. Just like... this, it goes up to the right, down. And so you can kind of just aim a little bit off to the left. And then whenever you hold your breath, it's going to get to the right spot like that. Boom. Love to see it. We're also now at 333 kills. Beautiful. How rare are the albino lions? Very rare. One of the most sought after rares in the game and really difficult to get. He killed 2 fallow. That's insane, Cooper. Robra, putting in the work. Hey. He's looking pretty good. That's big rack. Ah, 265. Not the 270 we're looking for. Let's go. Beautiful. Love to see it. Nice, Kevin. That's awesome, man. Congrats on your first super rare. Thank you, Hayden. I appreciate that. That is very kind of you. Ah! I should have waited. I should have waited. Feels bad. Everybody's map's a little bit different, Levi. My map has 37 zones for Fallow.
Oh my gosh.
I think you can really have anywhere between like 30 and 45, though. I'd say you probably still have a few you're missing, but you could have found the majority of them. Ma'am, I'm sorry. I did not mean to do that. It was an accident, I promise. Jeez. Let's hope that that doesn't create a brand new herd. That would be worst case scenario. That would just be awful. MTB boys, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. What's up, Crow? Just shooting some Fallow, man. Hoping that we can get a nice Fallow trophy today. And then later today, I'm going to be jumping on to Sea of Thieves with Brobra, so that should be fun. That should be a real fun time. Yeah, Beans, I played some of the old ones. I played, like, Emerald and stuff like that. Why didn't I tax the dime? Because we've got, like, 120 plus diamond Fallow at this point. Actually, we might have over 200 now. We're doing herd management, so we get them a lot more commonly than you would normally see. So we only tax the ones that are, like, really big or, like, really unique looking.
Oh my gosh.
Turbo, thank you for the super chat, dude. What happens when I don't mess with my solo on my Fallow grind? Nothing. They just stay wherever they were. They're not going to move or respawn if you're not shooting them, so... I honestly do kind of recommend that if you're not doing herd management, leave most of the solos alone. Just maybe kill the 4s. If you see a solo 4, pop that. Something that is kind of difficult, though, and this makes it really hard to sometimes figure out what is a solo and what isn't. The solos can join the same zone as herds and make it look like they're part of that herd when they're actually not. So it does make it tough to figure out what's a solo and what isn't. So it's very likely that if you start shooting a few males that you see in a zone that's with a bunch of females, and the next run you only see like one of the 3 come back, it's probably because the other 2 were solos and they were just chilling with a zone that had a herd in it as well. Because usually the actual herds will only have 1 to 2 bucks. Three shots. I didn't want to do it, man, but you didn't die. You need all whitetail zones to spawn a great one. You do not need all of your zones to spawn a great one, no. It's just beneficial to get all of them, because then you know where all the zones are, and if you start losing deer from your zones, you can check some of the other zones, see if they've gone there. And it's also good to scour the map for initial spawn diamonds and rares. What happens if you mess up a shot and don't track and claim it? I mean, I do that. If I mess one up, then I just leave it. It's fine to leave a couple here and there, just as long as you're not leaving all of them. Nothing over there. Did I main menu? Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I definitely did. Okay. Yep, there he is. There's our mail. Hey, buddy. How many great ones? I've got 45 great ones. It's always a possibility, Aiden. Always a possibility for sure. There we go. Am I fine by leaving like 1 out of 10 bucks? Oh yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's practically what I do. There's usually one that I mess up the shot on every run. And yeah, if I mess it up, I just leave it. Three kills away from 200 kills in my second fallow grind. Nice, Deanna, that's awesome. Hopefully it won't be too much longer. Hopefully you'll get a fast grind. What time for Sea of Thieves? It'll be like an hour and 38 minutes from now over on the second channel, so 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. $3.44. Smoking them today. How long have we been going? An hour and 14 minutes? Jeez, we've killed like 87 bucks. $88, $89. 89 deer in the first hour and 12 minutes or so. Because we have like a 3-minute intro. That's not bad. That's pretty good. 4-in-1 zone is crazy, by the way. That is awesome. You love to see it. That is insane. Is a diamond every 3 to 5 runs good? It depends on, like, how many kills you get per run. I don't really base it off of per run. Like, I base it off of kills per diamond, right? It's like if you're getting a diamond every like 100 kills, I'd rank it by like that instead of every 5 runs, right? Easier to get an idea of if it's a good ratio to getting diamonds if you base it off of kill count. Nothing popping up in the zone. They're being stubborn. All that for a 3. Man, oh man. Thank you, Miles. You know, honestly. There, I'll just pin that. How often am I spawning diamonds? Like once every 20 kills right now. For a while, we were getting them once every 15, but it's slowed down a little bit because we added a couple new zones into the grind. Shot down a couple of the, or shot up, I guess. Would it be shooting up if you're shooting a 2, getting it back to a shootable 1? Would that be shooting up since we call it shooting down when we're trying to get them to turn to 2s? Actually, pause. That sounds terrible. Never mind. That sounds bad. Don't say that. I just realized what I said. Oh my gosh. Anything over there? No. Why would there be? Fallow racks are just so nice. I love the big rack. Yeah, that rack's really good, dude. The big rack is awesome. Yeah, this one died over here. Yeah, Kenson. after I was thinking about it, I realized what I said, and I'm like, okay, that's not PG. $806 kills into my Fallow grind, 7 rares, 9 trolls, 4 diamonds. How do you think my grind is going? That doesn't sound too bad. I'm assuming you're not doing herd management. If you're not doing HM, that's pretty decent. Seems about average. Hey. 1 deer here. Reloading might help. 360. Hey, Deer Slayer, how's it going, man? You missed a few diamonds. That's about it. You've been getting diamonds every 35 to 40 kills. Is that okay for HM? That's decent. I'd say that you're probably like halfway HM'd then. Like, it's not quite to the insane state where you get them every 20 kills, but I'd say you got a good amount of 2s and small 3s on your map then. That's usually about what I'd be getting about halfway through HMing a map. So yeah, it's not bad. It's like twice the average of non-HM grinds. What is the lowest scoring 5 until now? I don't even know. Oh, that's a 5. I'm not sure what my lowest scoring one is. Dude, that is crazy looking. That is a small rack, but this very well could be a 260 plus scoring small rack. Oh, man. How do I count my kills? I use an app on my phone called Click Counter. I started using it with the fallow deer. Actually, not with the fallow deer. I started using it back when we got back into whitetail grinding. Because I realized that pretty much anybody that's not using an actual counter app is, like, greatly miscounting their kills. Even myself, like, I 100% miscounted a lot of my old grinds. I was, like, blown away at the difference. So ever since then, I've just been using the counter app to get an accurate representation. Because it's very easy to, like, overcount your kills. Wow, look at this. That's absurd looking. That might be the widest diamond I've ever seen for the small rack. Yeah, his antlers are so wide that he got one of them planted into the ground or something crazy. Oh my gosh. That's a crazy one. Wait, that's only 255? What? How is that only 255? That's actually crazy. How did that only score 255? That guy looked huge. Maybe the beams are shorter? He might have had shorter beams, I guess. That's mind-blowing. I totally thought this would be a higher score. Scammed, I know, right? Like, what is this? What is this? Crazy. Crazy. What gun do I usually use to kill Fallow with? If it's a diamond, I'll use like the 308 or really any 4 to 8 class rifle. If it's not a diamond, I'll just use the 300 Magnum because it kills them quickly and then I don't have to track them if I make a bad shot. How many rares do I have? With Fallow Deer, 24 across 5,000 kills. Have I tried using the 303? Yes, I've used the 303 a decent bit. It's a good gun for them. Really good. Just got my second great one, Fallow. 35 kills, Mocha, typical rack. Oh my gosh, Newfie. That is one of my dream combos. Like, oh my gosh. 35 kills, that's crazy. You know, I've heard of so many people getting, like, sub 500, or not 500, like sub 100 kill grinds after getting their, like, first or second great one. That's insane. Fallow just be giving some crazy short grinds. Three more down. That guy's big. Yeah, this is a decent one. 239. Not quite a dime. Not gonna lie, I didn't even realize it was a 5 because of the rack. I thought it was a 4. I don't really look at the level whenever I spot stuff. If you guys didn't know, I don't really look at the levels because I can tell if it's a diamond just by the rack. So I don't really ever look at the level of something like this. Thought he was bigger? Yeah, they sometimes look like that. Yeah, maybe, Preston. That's kind of how I feel about the golden with the blade rack. I like the way the golden and blade rack looks, but I don't like the golden in any other case. But I feel like with the blade rack, it actually looks kind of good. Honestly, I think it would look good with typical as well. Nice, Zeppington. Nice, Dixon. That's awesome, dude. Okay, there's our solo. Small male. Diamond Croc. Nice, Nate. That's awesome. Oh, hey, that's a 5. Probably a troll. Let me look at the rack. No, that one might make it. He might make it. Actually, yeah, he's big. Yeah, that's a good one. That's actually a really good one. That is a nice deer right there. Come back. Show us your hunting profile. Where is it? There's the profile. 3.7 million rifle score. You love to see it. That's what great one grinding does for you. I wonder who has the most rifle score in all of Call of the Wild. 261. Beautiful. I'm curious who has the most hunting score. Rifle score. Gosh, I can't speak. Rifle score. I'd love to know, because I'm sure there's somebody out there that just has like an absurd amount, like 10 million or something. $217. Because I know for a fact there's people out there that have way more time in the game than me. I've got like, how much do I have now? Like 5,900 hours? But there's 100% some people out there with like 8 to 10,000 hours on Call of the Wild. In fact, I know a few people like that. I wonder if how many or how much rifle score you would have if you did 10,000 hours of just grinding. Like that was all you did for like 10,000 hours. How much rifle score would you get? Probably a lot. Zombie? I don't know how much zombies got, no. I don't know. Not sure. Why am I getting small respawns after shooting level 3s? I don't know, nice man, because I don't know what the rest of your map looks like. What about iBuy? No, iBuy doesn't have like 10k hours because he started playing like only a year ago or like a year and a half ago or something. He hasn't played the game for that long. He's just played it very, very hard during the time that he's played it. You think they'll change the bears again? I hope so. I don't know. It's got to be one of the most complained about species in the game, so I feel like it's a possibility. But it's hard to say. Yeah, Zombie's got quite a few great ones. Although I think iBuy might have passed him, maybe. iBuy's got like 8 Great One Fallow now. Boom. 361. How do respawns work? Respawns work. You shoot an animal, you pick it up like that, and then it respawns. Nobody knows exactly when, but it seems to be pretty quickly after you pick it up in most cases. But it's hard to tell exactly when. Just checked, he has 61. Got you. Okay, so yeah, Zombie still has more than... I'm at 45, but I didn't start doing hardcore grinding until like less than a year ago. I'm kind of playing the catch-up game at the moment. But, you know, I'm not really trying to be the best Great One grinder in the world. I just want to get the great ones that I want. Nice, Jonah, nice. How many whitetail zones do you need for the Layton Lakes? Do you need for a Great One grind? So on Layton, there is between 60 and 75 whitetail zones, depending on your individual map. So as long as you've got more than 60 of them, you've probably found the majority. Thing is, though, as you hunt, more will appear. I started with like 63 zones or something. And then over time, that number went up to 72, I think, or 71. Nothing, man. They don't want to show up to their zones anymore. Yes, I 100% want them to add a new lodge. I feel like the current ones are cool. They're just... They don't have enough of the type of mounts that people actually use all the time. Like, they need more body platforms. They need more stuff for, like, mid-size game. Like, Sasiki Safari is okay. Or Sasika Safari. Is it Sasiki or Sasika? I hear people call it different all the time. But yeah, the thing about it is, they just need more mounts of the type that people use the most. And like a different theme. Yeah, true. That's a good point, Infurious. It probably would be easier just to call it the Safari Lodge. Safari Lodge is probably the best way to call it. Is that a Mela? I think it's just chocolate. Yeah, it's just chocolate. That's just chocolate. Boop. Just a chocolate fallow. Yep, just a chocolate. Or no. Yeah, it's chocolate. It's a chocolate fallow. Feels bad, man. There's no specific number that you're supposed to grind a nice man. There's typically between like 35 and 47 or 48 zones for fallow deer. The amount that you grind as like your main zones, there's no specific number for that. It's just however much you feel comfortable with grinding and however much you can work it down to. Just got 3 level 5 caribou in 1 rotation, all trolled. Doesn't surprise me, man. That seems about right. That seems pretty accurate. Where's my respawns? There's so many respawns missing this run. Crazy. Crazy, dude. Yes, Min, so you do have to pick them up if you want to get a great one to spawn, at least as far as we know. When you play the Angler, how often do people instantly recognize you? Because Tipsy FPS is in my lobby and I feel like no one noticed. I get noticed sometimes in Angler, but it's not as often as in Call of the Wild, like the Hunter Call of the Wild. There's usually like maybe once every 10 lobbies I'll get noticed in Angler. No, not really, Holden. You can miss a few here and there. No respawns there either. What's going on, man? Where's my bucks? What's Angler? Call of the Wild, the Angler is a fishing game made by EW. Same company that makes the Hunter Call of the Wild. And it's going to be coming out on console very, very soon, and they're going to add in crossplay as well. Are you talking about for... Are you talking about for Sea of Thieves, Flanky? Yeah, Infurious, they will be. Whenever the console release happens later in the summer, they will add crossplay as well. For Call of the Wild, the Angler. Not for the Hunter Call of the Wild, but yes, for Angler, there will be crossplay. Gotcha, Flanky. Okay. Yeah, I'll definitely look for that. Why not for the Hunter 2? Because it's a completely different engine. Like, it's an older version of their Apex engine, right? And it would just not be, like, financially smart to try and add something like that, as they'd probably spend more money trying to get it to work and more time than what they'd be able to make back. At least that's the way I see it. I doubt they'd be able to make their money back, and it honestly might just not be possible because the game is so old. What is the most rare? Let me think. What's the most rare? I mean, technically, the most rare is any... I mean, it would be Fabled Piebald. It'd be the Fabled Piebald for the Great One Whitetail. That would be the most rare. Yes, Frog, I talked to Lady a decent bit. We've actually got some potential collaborations coming up in the future as well. We haven't figured out a date to do that, but... we wanted to do another video soon. Is the cinnamon brown bear rare? No, I don't believe so. I don't think it's rare for brown bear. I'd probably go with more than 4, nice man. That's really narrowing it down a lot. And I definitely think that if you have less than like probably less than 10 deer that you're shooting each run, then you run into issues with some of them just not respawning the next run and it taking like 2 or 3 to do it. Yes, yeah, stuff like that, Lepton. Because in order to do crossplay, it requires cooperation from Microsoft. It requires cooperation from Sony, Steam, any other platforms your game may be on. So it does require cooperation from all of them. And then being able to get, like, all of the saves and... or not necessarily the saves, but getting everything to be, like, synced up between all the platforms. And just the cost and time it takes to develop it. And I think another reason that they don't want to do it for the Hunter Call of the Wild is because of how bad, like... how crazy the modding community is in Call of the Wild, right? Like, there's so many people in the Hunter Call of the Wild on PC that use mods. It's, like, an unreal amount. I was actually kind of blown away at some of the numbers I was seeing when I was doing my research on it. So, I know a lot of the console players don't want the cheated servers popping up in multiplayer. So, I assume that's another thing that they're probably keeping track of and might be another reason they don't want to do it. The cost and plus the cheating issues on PC. It definitely could prevent that from being a good experience. Yeah, but it depends on the game they're doing it for, right? Kenson. Like, if they're making mods for, like, Ark Survival Evolved, right? That's a game that supports that type of stuff. And, you know, if they want to make mods, they can go do it for games like that. The difference for Call of the Wild is, like, the devs don't recommend using mods. I'm pretty sure Jax actually talked about it on stream recently. Pretty sure what he had said was, like, you know, people are free to do what they want with their game. Like, they're not going to get banned for doing it. But they don't condone it or recommend it because it causes too many issues. And it does. I've seen so many people that mod their games just completely lose their save files. It messes a lot of stuff up. I don't recommend doing it. Not to mention, like, it's very frowned upon in the community, so a lot of people will not view you the same if you cheat. Or use mods of any kind. It did, Kenson, which is crazy. That's exactly what I'm saying, though. It depends on the game, right? A lot of games are fine with modding, and they allow it and even, like, promote it. But then there's other games where it's not really... It's not exactly like a... It's not accepted in the community. Call of the Wild is one of those where it's not accepted. And then a game like Ark or a game like Counter-Strike, it's fine to do that because it's part of the Steam Workshop and everything. No, FB, I haven't. As a creator, I can't get anywhere near, like, mods and stuff, because if I did, it'd be practically the end of my channel. So I would never even take the risk. Come on, get back here. Not to mention, I'm pretty sure you can't be an EW creator, like, and get, like, early access to stuff if you mod the game. Pretty sure they don't allow that. Pretty sure there's been a couple people that did in the past, and they're no longer creators, so... Or they're no longer, like, EW creators. I could be wrong on that one, though. But I'm pretty sure it's not allowed. If you want to be part of the, like, creator program. I don't think Rooster has... I don't think Rooster has signed up for becoming an EW creator, so I don't think he would get early access to stuff, no. If he becomes a partnered creator in their Discord, then he would get access to it. I don't know if they're taking, like, new applicants, though. They kind of go through, like, waves of adding new people in. I'm doing good, Will. Doing good. Hey, JC. No worries, dude. You know, do what you gotta do. What is the best map? Whichever map you like the most. My favorite map is Australia. It's such a beautiful masterpiece of a map. How many subs do you need to be an EW creator? I don't remember how much it is to be an affiliate. I think it's like 1,000 or 2,000 to be an affiliate. And then if you want to be a partner, I think it's like 4,000 or 5,000 or something like that. Or maybe I'm wrong. Is that... Oh my gosh, that's a great one! Ah, yes! Oh, is that Fabled Mocha? Oh my gosh! Is that it? Oh my gosh! Is that finally it? Oh my gosh! Yes, it's Fabled Mocha! Fabled Mocha Blade Wreck, my #1 combo! Oh! 379 kills! It just keeps going. My dream combo, finally! It only took 8 of them, but I finally got it. Yes! 379 kills, Jonah. 379 kills. Oh my gosh, yes! That is my dream combo. Oh my gosh! I just demolished my voice. Oh my gosh. It's so wide, too. Oh my gosh, man. Sky, thank you for the super chat. I literally just joined. What the heck? I know, right? Ping the Discord. I know, right? Oh my gosh, I got to. Dude, we're getting these things so freaking fast, so consistently. I can't believe it. I'm convinced that if you do HM right, it's gotta affect them. Because it's been so consistent on our Fallow grind, and I have not changed my HM at all. I haven't shot more. I haven't shot any of them down. Oh my gosh. Let's notify everybody. Oh no, my voice!
Oh my gosh!
Oh my freaking gosh, dude. I killed my voice. Oh my gosh, the excitement I'm feeling right now. Oh, finally. Finally, it's here. I've never had one spawn in that zone either. Oh my gosh. Let's freaking go, man. Let's freaking go. We gotta take this with the bow. We have to. I feel like we gotta take it with the bow. Let's do crossbow, though. Let's do crossbow. Oh my gosh. Did I miss a super chat? I think I did. Jackson, thank you for the super chat, dude. Congrats. Thank you, man. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's get the crossbow. Finally, my dream combo. Finally, we got the dream combo to spawn. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's get the 420 grain tracer bolts. Where are they? There we go. Yeah, I'm 100% convinced that if you do HM right, it's gotta affect them. This is just too consistent of kill counts for us for it not to be affecting them. This is insanity. Oh my gosh. Where is the site? Where's the site? Hey, Jebba, how's it going? Jackson, thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much, dude. Wait, where's the scope? Am I blind? I am blind. Wow, it's right there. Okay. Okay. Finally tracking down my dream combo. What's the secret? I don't know. I just feel like if you get HM right, it must affect them. I've only had one grind be longer than 550 kills. Oh my gosh. How many kills? It was 379. Nicholas, thank you for the super chat, man. Yeah, it's been 379. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna take some time with this one? 100%. Dude, your save. Oh, you're right. Back up my save. Back up the save file. Thank you guys. You saved me there. That would have been terrible if we shot it and then crashed. I'll back up the save file.
Oh my gosh.
I can't believe we finally have the exact combo I've been wanting. 8 Great One Fallow later, we've got the combo that I wanted. Oh my gosh. A step closer to bears? No, this means bears are next, Caitlin. We just got Fabled Mocha, and it's the rack that I wanted. It's Blade Rack Mocha. Oh. Can't believe it. Holy. Oh, this is everything I've ever wanted in a Great One Fallow. This is everything I've ever freaking wanted, man. Oh my gosh. Okay, the file is saved. Or not saved. We backed up the save file. So if we crash after we shoot it, we'll be okay. Oh. So bears this stream? Well, I don't have enough time to do bears this stream because I got a Sea of Thieves stream to join with Brobra. And by the time I finish stalking this guy and getting looks at him... gosh, I can't speak. But by the time I get done looking at this guy and taking him down, it'll already be... It'll already be time for my second stream. Oh my gosh. Oh no, Butters. Hey, at least you got great ones, dude. At least you're getting great ones to spawn. Holy man. I missed the super chat? Okay. I knew I tabbed out for some reason. I'm so flustered right now. Dawn, thank you for the super chat. Congrats, currently at 4,200 kills using HM. Jeez, that's a long grind. That's a long grind. Hopefully you'll get it soon. That is such a gorgeous buck. Oh my gosh. Is this your favorite grind? 100%. It's my favorite grind easily. I have had more fun with this grind than any other. Dude, he's so wide. Oh my gosh. He's got to score top of estimate. Oh Oh my gosh. This might be the craziest looking blade rack I've ever seen. He's so wide. What's the combo? It's Blade Rack Mocha. It's my dream trophy. Oh my gosh. How many kills did it take? 379. Another sub 500 grind. I'm 100% convinced that herd management has to affect them, but maybe you have to do it properly. Maybe you have to get like a specific level of HM. Maybe you can't go too far, can't go too like low. Maybe you got to get it perfect. Because I've definitely seen other people using HM like iBuy not have this type of luck. I think most of iBuy's grinds have been between like 1,500 and 3,500. But he's got more extreme HM going than I do. So maybe it's not about getting the most extreme HM ever. Maybe it's about getting the right balance. Because I haven't changed my setup in a long time, and we've been getting consistent low kill grinds. All of our Great One Fallow grinds have been 428, 395, 460, 349. Then we had a 2,155 out of nowhere. Then we had 456, then 513, and now 379 for the most recent one. Oh my gosh. Maybe it's luck. It could be. And it probably is just RNG going into my favor, but it really feels like, with Fallow at least, it's got to have some effect on them. If it does, that's amazing. What am I shooting it with? We're going to shoot it with the crossbow. We're going to go crossbow on this one. But we're going to take some time to look at him first. We need the exact breakdown of your HM. I'd have to go through and like count every single buck that I have for that. And my other theory is that maybe... What did I just tab out for? I was about to do something and I forgot. What was I going to do? Oh, well. I'll remember it later. My brain's all over the place right now. I can't believe we finally have a Fabled Mocha blade rack. This is just crazy. This is everything I wanted out of this grind. By far your craziest reaction. I mean, you could say I was excited a little bit. Focus? I know, I gotta focus. You were gonna check the super chat? Wait, was there another super chat I missed? No, I already read that super chat. Ah, my gosh, dude. I'm all over the place. This is so crazy. This is everything I wanted. You know what's wild? We've had missing bucks the last 2 runs. I felt like there was something off about it. Normally, that's a sign, or it can be a sign of a great one, but there's been so many times where it wasn't a sign that I didn't even mention it. Oh my gosh, but now that I think of it, there was 2 that were missing. 2 zones that were missing deer. For 2 runs in a row. That's not luck with that pattern, it's a good pattern. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking that, and iBuy's had a grind like this too. He had a Revontuli whitetail grind where I think he was getting them every 500 kills. So maybe it's about getting the perfect balance. I don't know. Dragon Bro, thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Took a break from Fallow, found Mixed Goat and Piebald Croc. Nice, dude. That's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, Johnny, it's bear time. The next stream we do will be a bear stream. Or the next Call of the Wild stream we do will be bears. We got the freaking Blade Rack Mocha. My dream trophy. Oh my gosh. Oh, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to turn the music off. That's what I was going to do. Let's get the music off so I can add music in to the video. Oh my gosh. Hey, Tron, how's it going? Oh my gosh. This is the first Mocha, though? It is. This is the first Mocha I've ever got. Second Blade Rack, but it's my dream combination. Mocha Blade has been everything I've wanted. I'd say the only one that even contends with it in terms of look is typical rack Mocha. That is another combo I'd love to get, but we're going to have to take a break from Fallow and hunt bears after we get this guy down. Because, I promised you guys that we would do some bears for a while. At least a few thousand kills on bears and hopefully just get that great one to pop. Oh my gosh. Black Bear with 7,000 kills. Dude, we're at 8.2 thousand on the bears. Like, I I really think there's so many theories that could explain why it seems herd management affects like fallow and moose more than it does like bears and red deer. But I don't know. Like, bears have took us 8.2k with no great ones. Fallow, we get a great one every 350 to 500 kills on average, with one grind being like 2100. But like for bears, maybe the theory of certain zones being better than others is also a thing. I really think it could be, because with the bears, I'm hunting 2 zones and we've had awful luck. Maybe I chose the wrong zones. With fallow deer, most of our great ones have spawned in the same couple zones, with like 3 outliers. Yeah, FB. I've had 8.2 thousand kills on bears with no great one. Does HM help diamonds for red deer? Oh yeah, it helps with diamonds for every species. The only thing in question is whether or not it helps the great ones. Yes, Dynamic, I finally got it. It's finally in front of me. It's 13, so they're probably moving out. But yeah, we got a Blade Rack Mocha in this zone right here. I'm so happy. This is everything I wanted in a great one. It took me so long to realize it was a great one too, because the Blade Rack from a distance looks kind of like a diamond rack. And Fabled Mocha is so dark, I thought it was just a chocolate. I was truly, like, convinced that it was a 5. And then I looked at the antlers as we were trying to spot it, and I thought to myself, that's way too wide to be a diamond. And the tines are on the outside instead of the inside. Oh, my gosh. This is the most excited I've ever been stalking up to a great one. Oh, yeah, he's moved. He has moved already, and you guys know what that means. It's time to go find his feed zone. We're going to go find his feed zone and take him down there. I think from now on, whenever we get a dream great one, we're taking it in a feed zone because it's just more fun that way. Oh my gosh. We got to find his tracks. Oh my gosh. I got another super rare piebald today. That is crazy. That's insane. He's doing good with those now. No. Spooked him. Is their feed zone right there? Their feed zone might be there. How many kills overall? Like across all great ones? 5,150-ish? Approximately? Oh my gosh. Seeing that 85 to 112 Fabled Mocha is a beautiful sight. Now, let's go find this guy in his zone. We just spooked off the other buck that was with him. I'm assuming the great one spooked as well. We're going to go up there and try to track him down. Oh, it's rest zone after drinking time. Got you. Wait, are you sure, Dynamic? Because we took one from a feed zone and it was right after... Oh, no. No, you're right. I went to the time before and it was a feed zone on our last one. Has anybody ever killed a great one in a resting zone on YouTube? I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen a creator upload a taking a great one from a rest zone. I mean, we might as well do it. Fleeing. Oh, the wind. No. That's him. Look at him. He's right there. Let's just find their resting zone. Mel might have. Yeah, Mel could have. I know she's done feed zone before. I don't know if she's done resting zone. I can't remember. That was him running off. We need to find his tracks and find their zone. Oh my gosh. Can't believe this, man. Can't believe we finally got my dream combo. So pretty. He's so pretty, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's follow them around. We got to figure out where this zone is. Yeah, true. He can't go anywhere because of this peninsula right here. That is true. Honestly, we could just wait for him to walk back here and then take him when he gets close. This is a huge W. Oh my gosh, dude. It is. This is exactly what I've been after. This is why we've grinded to get so many great one fallow. Is because I wanted this combo here. Holy, this dude is crazy. That is such a crazy deer. Oh my gosh. Let's just prone right here and wait for them to come back. I think they definitely might. Are they continuing on? They're continuing on. Oh my gosh. What is herd management? Herd management is essentially loading your map up with low levels to get more diamonds to spawn. The game essentially sees that you have so many low levels, and it compensates by spawning in, like, diamonds much more often. And we think there's always a chance that it could affect great ones as well. It's hard to say, but sure feels like it with these fallow deer. Let's see if we can find ourselves a good spot to watch from. I want to find that zone, but now that I've spooked them, I don't know if they're going to go to their zone as quick as they normally would. I might just kind of circle this area, look for the resting zone. Who knows? They might actually just start resting wherever I spooked them to. That does happen from time to time. Where when you spook them, instead of going to their real rest zone, they'll just start resting in a random spot or like drinking. Oh, they're right there. They are right there. That's his herd. That is his herd. Where is he, though? He's right there. We found it. Let's go. Such a gorgeous buck back there. Hey, Kevin, I'm glad you could make it, dude. We finally got my dream fallow deer great one combo. You can see his little antler poking out there behind this smaller one. Holy man. My gosh. How many great one fallow do I have now? This is number 8 right here. This will be fallow deer number 8. Make a good shot, Crow. I'm going to do my best, man. We're going to take our time stocking up. We're going to get ready to take him down. Try to be as safe with the shot as we can. Take it from the lighthouse? Oh my gosh, could you imagine? I shot a great one from the top of a lighthouse. That's a risky shot, though. I don't think I'll do that. I'm using a crossbow, so that just seems too risky. Okay, we're going to need to move a little bit to the left and try to, like, loop around. Do not pick up rabbit calls. They make you crash. I picked up some and been fine. I think it's random calls make you crash. I've picked up every single type of call on here and been fine. And then occasionally I'll pick up a call and crash. So I don't know what animal it is that's doing that. It's probably just all of them on random rare occasions. Imagine you accidentally shoot it in the intestines. I'm going to try my best not to do something like that. Lighthouse would be epic. Bet no one's done that. Yeah, I don't have the right gun on me, though, to do a lighthouse shot. Although that would be crazy. But yeah, I'm not going to risk that because I've got the crossbow. Will I grind more fallow if I botch it? No, because it'll still be the combo that I wanted. Obviously, we will return to fallow in the future, but we got to take a break and do bears now, since I promised you guys we would go back to bears if I got the Fabled Mocha. Oh, look at that rack. Look at that rack poking up. What a beauty, man. You think the blade rack's overrated? I'm assuming you haven't seen the super low scoring ones then, because they actually look pretty insane. I think it's all about the score that you get on them. The high scoring blade racks are a bit too wide at times and almost have the antlers like pretty much flat looking. Like sideways and flat. If you get a really low scoring one though that scores like 250-ish, then it looks pretty insane. It looks a little bit more like natural, but just crazy nice looking. My favorite I've seen is your painted, huge, typical looking rack. I do love that one, Levi. That's one of my favorites for sure. This is probably my new favorite, though. This is a dream trophy for me. I've wanted this ever since they showed off the Great One Fallow in the EW stream, and Jaxie showed a Fabled Mocha blade rack. I've wanted it ever since.
Oh, yes, oh my gosh.
Nicholas, thank you for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. This means you beat iBite to the first one and also the first dream combo. Has he not got his dream combo? What is his dream combo? Because I know he got this combo as one of his first. I can't remember what he said his dream combo is, though. But thank you so much, Nicholas. Really appreciate it. Holy. Okay, this is going to be kind of sketchy getting up close here. Hey, H-Dogs, how's it going, dude? I like the blade rack, but it's not my favorite. Yeah, I think there's a lot of good combos for like every rack in the game. And every fur type. And I feel like certain fur types look better with certain racks. Like, for example, I don't like the spoon rack, but if I got a spoon rack on a Fabled Mocha, I actually wouldn't mind it. Sometimes I feel the fur type can make a rack that you don't like look pretty good, and vice versa. Like a good rack can make a mediocre fur type look okay. Yeah, XD Charger, that's not bad. I think that's pretty good in most places, actually. It's different from state to state, though. And the spoon rack, now I'll be DK rack because I'm the only one who actually would love it on a combo. Gotcha, Brennan. Out of all my spoon racks that I've got, I think we've got 4 of them at this point. I think my favorite... How many do we have? Do we have 3 or 4? I think we have 3, actually. We have 3 of the spoon rack. My favorite is the Fabled Silver and Spoon out of the 3 spoon racks. I think that combo looks pretty nice. Still not a top 5 combo. Oh. You don't see me. You don't see me. Oh, she's gone. I was gonna say she's totally spooking. He's moving in front of us. Get out of here, get out of here. Oh my gosh. 0 to 20. They totally know I'm here, though. Alert. I gotta slow crawl or else he's gonna hear me. I gotta get to this tree, though, to be hidden. And then I can stand up or go back to crouch. We got him. Oh my gosh. He's down. My dream. Great one, Fallow Deer with the crossbow is finally on the ground. Oh my gosh, look at how pretty he is. Oh my gosh, I love this. 257. He is huge for a blade rack. Oh, that is such a gorgeous Fallow. Look how beautiful that is. Yeah, this is still my favorite combo. It's still my favorite. I wasn't sure what would be my favorite once I saw it in game. If I would like this or if I would like the Blade Silver or the painted Big Rack more. I still like this the most. This is so beautiful. The only thing that might rival it is a typical rack Mocha. If I can get one of those, we might have a contender. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. I got my dream combo finally. This guy is worth 1,000,000 photos. Look at how... Dude, look how wide these antlers are. That is so gorgeous. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that. Did you say contender or chicken tender? I said contender. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude, he's so wide. That is a thick looking fallow deer. Well, my gosh. We finally did it. Crazy to think that all this grinding the last few weeks has come down to this moment. This has been everything we've wanted. We finally have it. Yeah, let's add to the Great One counter. Oh my gosh. Our 46th Great One of all time is probably my favorite Great One I've ever killed. And you know what's wild? I just made a short of my top 3 favorite Great Ones I've killed, and I've just got one that's better than those 3 that I need to add to that list now. Oh my gosh. It looks amazing, Hammond. I'm so happy. This is everything I wanted. Oh my gosh. Well, I think that's a good note to end on. So we're going to jump into the Trophy Lodge. I got to get ready for... What's it called? I got to get ready for doing some Sea of Thieves with Brobra, so we're going to jump into the lodge, take a look at him, and then we're going to hop off, and I'll get ready for the second channel stream, because it's like 39 minutes from now, and I need to take a brief break in between. And then, tomorrow, we'll be back to the bear grind. The game just wants you to grind bears. I know, right? Literally the second that I said I would grind bears if I get a blade rack and a Fabled Mocha. Literally the next 2 great ones were a blade rack silver and a blade rack Fabled Mocha. Like, crazy. Where did I put the other ones? There's those. I think he's in here. Yeah, he's right here. What do we put him with? I mean, I think we gotta put my favorite one in there. Yeah, we gotta break down that multi-mount. Also, I gotta real quickly go to a different scene because I got spoilers. I have spoilers in here for a video that's uploading tomorrow. So, gotta hide that as I go into the trophy manager because we've got some special trophies coming up that you guys have not seen in a future video. Okay, dismantled. And now let's create a new multi-mount. A brand new one, and then we'll get... let's put the big rack second, so he's right in the middle, I think. Holy. Get everything placed. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. So beautiful, man. You guys will see it in a quick second. Actually, I don't like the order. I don't like the order it's in. I don't like the side that he's on. Gotta remake it once again. Gotta put the silver dude first. Then put Mr. Big Rack. Then put Mr. Mocha. Let's see how that looks. Oh, much better. That's amazing. Now I gotta place the other one, then we'll pull the scene back up so you guys can actually see it. Oh gosh, I put the wrong one in there. What am I doing? I put the wrong one in there. I put the Irish elk rack painted. Oh my gosh, I'm all over the place, guys. Dismantle again. I'm wasting so much money dismantling this mount. Put the wrong freaking one in there. Oh my gosh. Okay, not that one. There. That one. That's the one we want. Also, I should kick the music back up. There we go. There we go. Yes, I know you can't see, P-Man. It's because I have spoilers in my trophy manager for future videos. So I don't want to spoil those videos. So I gotta place stuff without the Call of the Wild scene showing, or else it'll spoil it. Okay, now it's all placed. So I put my 2 elk racks in here. And then... ta-da! It's beautiful. It's beautiful. This is like one of the best huddles I could have ever asked for. Like, oh my gosh, look at that. This is like the dream huddle. Oh, dude, so pretty. My 3 favorite fur types with my 2 favorite racks. This is an insane mount. This is everything I wanted. When it's Sea of Thieves, it'll be in 35 minutes on the 2nd channel, so go sub to the 2nd channel if you haven't. We're going to be playing with Brobra. This is so gorgeous. Let's freaking go, man. That is awesome. That is awesome. You know, I never thought that any Great One could beat that dude right there, the two-tone moose. But I think we got ourselves a winner. The Fabled Mocha looks even better in-game than it did on, like, the EW stream. This is so pretty. It's got a really cool, like, goldish hue to it. And then it also has, like, the chocolate and, like, black hints throughout it as well. That is just amazing. So once we get done with the bear grind and a little bit of moose grinding as well, whenever we return to the fallow, I think my new goal will be to get Fabled Mocha with every rack. Can you see the golden spoon? Yes, you can see the golden spoon. It's over in here. It's in my whitetail room. There it is. This is my spoon mount. What a beautiful spoon. And 2 other beautiful spoons. What are the scores on mine? So my Fabled Hooded's the biggest at 285. What's the smallest one? The Fabled Silver's the smallest, actually. Wow. You know, I just realized they kind of fade from, like, lightest to darkest. You got the silver, then you got the hooded, and then you got the golden. They kind of, like, fade from lightest to darkest. That's cool. All right, well, anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump off and get ready for the 2nd stream on the 2nd channel. So I will see you all again on Call of the Wild tomorrow. But until then, if you haven't already, check out today's video. Feel free to leave a comment if you go check it out. And I will see you all later. Peace.